Welcome to a new episode of the Soul Journals. Today, our journey takes us into the mystical heart of Bhutan, where spirituality lingers in the air and every whisper of the wind carries a story. Nestled in the heart of Bhutan, Bumthang is more than just a destination. It is the kingdom's spiritual soul, a land where monasteries stand as silent storytellers, prayer flags dance with the mountain breeze, and rivers murmur sacred hymns. Here, spirituality is not just a belief but a way of life, woven into every sunrise over the rolling hills and every flickering butter lamp in ancient zongs. So, come along as we step into a realm where the past and present merge in sacred harmony, where every moment invites reflection and the mountains hum with stories waiting to be heard. Driving through the heart of Bumthang, we leave behind the rolling beauty of Jakar Valley and wind our way towards Tang, where nature whispers in the hues of green and the silence is as profound as the mountains themselves. A beauty so pure it soothes the soul. Only after exploring Bhutan do we truly understand why it is the world's only carbon negative country. Here, the forests breathe more life into the world than they take. While Bhutan emits around 2.2 millions of carbon dioxide annually, its dense woodlands absorb 3 times that, creating a rare and precious carbon sink. Every turn in the road is a reminder that harmony with nature is not just a philosophy, it is a way of life. Our first stop is the Pema Choling Nunnery, nestled in the quiet folds of Tang Valley. More than just a place of worship, this is a sanctuary of learning, where devotion meets empowerment. Unlike many monastic institutions, Pema Choling opens the doors of higher Buddhist education to women, offering them the same spiritual and philosophical training once reserved for monks. Founded by Eni Pema Choling in the early 2000s, the nunnery follows the Drukpa Kagyu lineage of Tibetan Buddhism. Here, over 100 nuns dedicate their days to deep study, meditation, and prayer, while also sustaining themselves through weaving, farming, and community service. In this serene retreat, surrounded by the vast embrace of Tang Valley, faith and resilience intervene. The fluttering of prayer flags carries silent blessings across the hills, while the quiet determination of this woman breathes new life into an ancient practice. To visit is to witness a revolution wrapped in the stillness of devotion, a step forward taken in the quiet hum of sacred chants. After soaking in the spiritual energy of Pema Choling Nunnery, we continue our journey through the timeless landscapes of Bumthang, where history lingers in the air, carried by the wind that rushes through ancient cypress trees. Our next stop takes us deeper into Bhutan's past, to a place where every stone, every wooden beam whispers stories of a bygone era. The Ogyen Choling Heritage House and Museum. Step inside, and the past greets you with open arms. Intricate wooden carvings frame doorways. The scent of aged timber fills the air, and each room unveils a new chapter of history. The exhibits here are not just objects, they are echoes of the lives once lived. Ancient artifacts, religious relics, traditional household items, and farming tools tell the tale of Bhutanese families who shaped this land with their hands and prayers. Step inside, and the past greets you with open arms. Intricate wooden carvings frame doorways. Beyond its architectural beauty, the Ogyen Choling Heritage House holds treasures of the mind and spirit. Ancient Buddhist scriptures rest in quiet reverence, their worn pages carrying wisdom passed down through generations. Ritual objects once used in sacred ceremonies speak of a time when faith and daily life were inseparable. To walk through these halls is to step into a world where the past is not forgotten. It breathes through the wooden beams, hums in the silence of prayer rooms, and lingers in the light that filters through hand-carved windows. Set against the breathtaking backdrop of Tang Valley, the Ogyen Choling Heritage House is more than just a museum. It is a passage through time, waiting to be explored by those who seek to understand Bhutan's soul. As we stepped out from history's embrace, carrying whispers of Bhutan's past in our hearts, the road ahead called us forward. Yet fate had its say, for nature has woven a pause in our path. There, like a silver ribbon, untamed and free, flowed the Tangchu River, wild in its grace. Its waters sang songs of the mountains and sky, a melody so pure time slowed in its wake. We stood by its side, lost in its hymn, breathing air untouched, crisp and divine. The breeze kissed our skin with a whisper so light, a reminder this moment was mine. Not gold, nor jewels, nor treasures of old, but silence, but stillness, but nature untold. This is my luxury, raw and serene. This is why Bhutan calls to my soul. Refreshed by the river's song, we journey on, deeper into the sacred folds of Tang Valley, where legends are etched in stone and faith lingers in the wind. Our path leads to Rimochen Lhakhang, a temple cradled by mountains and wrapped in mystic embrace. Here, in the quiet stillness of the 8th century, Guru Rinpoche sat in deep meditation, his presence forever imprinted on the rocks, markings like tigers' strips, sacred and divine, a testament to a time when gods and men shared the earth. The temple stands timeless yet alive, its walls adorned with murals that whisper ancient truths, its halls guarding relics that glow with devotion, a sanctuary of faith where past and present merge. Surrounded by emerald forests and mountains that watch in silence, Rimochen is more than stone and prayer. It is a calling, a place where the soul finds solace and the spirit soars free, a pause between walls where the sacred still breathes. As we walk the sacred grounds of Rimochen, time seemed to slow. Old women draped in the wisdom of their years moved in quiet devotion, circling the temple, their hands turning prayer wheels, their lips whispering mantras carried away by the mountain breeze. It was the purest form of faith we had ever seen, not seeking, not questioning, just believing. They do not long for the outside world, for they have found a universe within, a world untouched by distractions, where peace is not pursued but lived.
Yes, I've seen that tree.
Deeper into the heart of Tang Valley, where myths and mountains intervene, lies a place where faith meets the unknown, the burning lake. This sacred lake is not just a body of water, it is a portal to Bhutan's spiritual past, It was here, in the quiet embrace of the gorge, that the great Buddhist saint Pema stood centuries ago, guided by a vision from the divine. Beneath these waters, he knew lay treasures hidden by Guru Rinpoche himself. To prove his revelation, he dove into the lake carrying only a butter lamp, and when he emerged, his hands cradled sacred relics, his lamp still burning, untouched by the depths of the water. Perhaps that is the magic of Bhutan, where legends breathe, where nature listens, where the unseen feels just within reach. We came searching for legends, for beauty, for something unseen. And as we step away from this sacred lake, we realize it is not the stories we take with us, but the way they have changed us. For Bhutan does not remain in the memory, it lingers in the soul like a prayer carried by the wind. It is said that mountains hold the power to heal, and the monks who dwell among them know how to listen to the whispers in the wind, to the silence between breaths, to the secrets that only stillness can reveal. One may not believe all the legends whispered through these valleys, but in Bhutan, even the most skeptical heart will pause, just for a moment, wondering if perhaps, just perhaps, these stories are true. Whether you come in search of ancient tales or the embrace of nature's grandeur, whether you seek the happiness that so often feels just out of reach, Bhutan has a way of offering you exactly what you didn't know you needed. And before you know it, you are in love with the land, with the silence, with the people who wander these sacred hills.